My storeroom is a total mess and needs organising.
I'm actually really embarrassed to show you guys this. I can't believe it's gotten this bad. Is there an area in your house that is really stressing you out? Something that you have been meaning to organise or declutter, but you just keep avoiding it and avoiding it? For me, it is the storage room. I've been avoiding it for quite a while. I actually organised it not that long ago, about a year and a half ago. However, in a year and a half, a lot has changed. Our furniture layout in our house has changed. Our needs have changed. My son has gone from being a baby to a toddler, and his needs have changed. So there's been a lot of dumping of stuff in the storage room and then just closing the door. And I think about it a lot. Our car is parked right next to our storage room. So every day when I get in the car, I think about that storage room. Every time I go to get something out of there and things start falling down, I think about it. So it's causing me a lot of mental annoyance, and I really want to get rid of that. So I finally decided to tackle the storage room today, and I'm going to take you with me. One thing to note is that this has actually been scheduled in my calendar now for the past week. So I've wanted to do it for a really long time, and it took me actually scheduling it in my calendar to finally get the ball rolling. I said to my partner on Saturday afternoon, when our son is having a nap, I'm going to tackle the storage room. And if I didn't put that in my calendar today, there is a very good chance it wouldn't have happened. And decluttering can seem so overwhelming. So rather than being I'm going to spend a whole Saturday doing it or a whole weekend, I'm just going to block out a couple of hours and get what I can done in those few hours. Okay, so let's go downstairs and reveal the storeroom. I'm actually really embarrassed to show you guys this. I can't believe it's gotten this bad.
Okay, let's turn this chaos into calm. A storeroom or garage, I think, is possibly the most overwhelming space to declutter because they can easily become dumping grounds for those maybe someday items. I'm someone who doesn't like to throw away and waste things, but I also believe that things being unused are also going to waste. So when I'm decluttering spaces like this, I'm reminding myself to be honest with myself about what we use and need. And before throwing anything out, I'm also asking myself, can it be repurposed, donated, sold, or recycled?
I have no idea what is in this bag. I'm just waiting to be eaten by spiders at this stage. Ooh. It's a bag. It's a bag inside a bag. Now, because I'm strapped for time today, I may not take everything down off these shelves. I may just go through them and check if we need to keep everything. But I'm definitely going to take all this out and properly sweep the bottom of the floor. This thing I will leave as well. We've just got some tools in here and then things for moving house, like packing tape and stuff like that. So I think I'll leave that.
Most of what I found in my storeroom today was to be sold and recycled. There was a lot of sweeping up leaves and dirt and a lot of checking for spiders.
We have this huge batch of power adapters and stuff, and we just do not need them all. We've got more inside as well, so I'm just going to go through, pick out a couple of good ones, and then either recycle or donate ones that we don't need. So I'm keeping these, and I'm recycling these. So I do like to label things. I've had these labels on for a while. Spare coat hangers for us, spare coat hangers for Nate, extension cords. I bet there's golf clubs in every storage room. So just behind the door here, we have this desk, and we're holding onto the desk because we don't have enough room in our house currently since introducing a child to the family. But we don't want to get rid of it because it's so beautiful, and if we do move eventually and we get a house with a sunroom or a third bedroom, then we definitely want to use that because it's beautiful.
I took most of the things out, but not everything. As I had organised this about a year and a half ago, the things at the back were pretty organised still. It was just all the random baby stuff and things that had been thrown in during the year that needed attention. Seeing it all out like this was a little confronting, but it always has to look a little worse before it gets better.
These are great, by the way, if anyone wants eco-friendly beanbag beans. These are fantastic. I don't know what to do with the rest of them. There's heaps, but we've already filled up our bee bag.
This is a whole box of broken electronics, old light bulbs, and used batteries. I have researched an appropriate recycling centre for this and will put a note in my calendar to recycle these ASAP. So I sorted everything out into piles and gave things a good dust and clean. Then Nate woke up from his nap and wanted to see what was going on.
Hi, Bubba.
What was here?
What was here? This is all the stuff in our storeroom. Come have a look at the storeroom. Okay.
Then it was time to put everything back in and my neighbour came down to say hello.
Hey,
How are you?
the annual clean or biannual or triannual? I feel like we do it quite a bit.
It's gone so bad.
Yeah, mine's always a mess.
But I'm glad I'm doing it. But it's all like, I've got his like baby stuff that Nate doesn't use anymore.
Okay, so here's a reminder of what it looked like beforehand, and here is the after. Clean floor with room to move and organised shelves.
I learnt a very valuable lesson today, and that is that you shouldn't put things off because they don't take as long as you think they're going to take. This only took me 2.5 hours today. It's now 8 p.m, so I have had dinner and put my son to bed, and now I'm filming this outro. I think the main reason why it didn't take me that long was because I'd organised it once before, so it wasn't too bad in terms of like organization. It was just that things were like thrown in there and all over the shop and needed to be kind of sorted out into piles and then distributed to where they actually belong or whether we need them or not. So because I'd done it once before, the second time round was just so much easier, but I was really dreading it because I just looked at it and it looked terrifying, and I think it always does just look way worse than you think it's going to be.